Let's review guidelines and risks for this Zoom class. First of all, at a regular class, I would be there to watch, monitor what is happening, and here I'm not able to do that. So this is a at your own risk type of workout. Second, I would assume that throws, chokes, joint locks are not being done aggressively to completion against somebody else. To do proper throws, you need a proper mat area. You might need an instructor to be monitoring throws, chokes, or joint locks so they're being done properly. Third, I would ask that you have a proper space to be able to do your workout. Perhaps the floors, they should not be slippery. You have sufficient area, sufficient space without sharp objects around. So make sure your area is safe. And I'm gonna sit down and do a stretch. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. Switch. Rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. And ankles rotating. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. Opposite direction. Rok, sich, hach, ku, ju. Other foot. Do them on your own. Ready, go. Ich. Go. Other direction. Rok. You. All right. Standing up. We're going to do now a warm-up that I use at my club. It's 8 direction movements. We're going to be walking forward, back, and the idea is to keep good shizentai, feet shoulder width apart when you're walking forward or walking to the side. Follow along the best you can with me. So, make way, step forward, left, right. Forward, right, and back, and to the right. Forward, left, and back, and to the left. 3 sugiyashi, defensive walking, forward. And the other side. And back. A 90-degree taisabaki, still looking forward. And back and to the other side. A major step, taisabaki. And back, keep shoulder width apart. Stepping forward left, right hand sweep. And back. Step forward right, left hand sweep. And back. 180-degree turn. And back, and the other direction. And back. That was only 6 movements of the 8. So for the first workout today, we just did 6 movements. That's just a warm-up to get moving. The next section we're going to do is going to be our solo form. What we just did now is just Thai body movements, and it's from the Joshi Goshinho, the women's self-defense form. We're now going to do some body movements, which are made to do stretching, but with a martial, with a punch, with a hit, okay? When you hit, I'm going to be doing them very easy. If you want to do that, that's great. If you want to snap them, I can't do that too much because of my shoulders. So, bow, step forward, hit diagonal, side, elbow strike, forward, and then up. Diagonal, side, back, forward, up. Do it again with me. I'm going to do my left, you do your right. Diagonal, side, elbow strike, forward, and up. Look where you're hitting, except for when you go back, you don't look. Diagonal, side, back, forward, and up. Now we do the same thing with stepping. Diagonal, side, back, forward, and up. Diagonal, side, back, forward, and up. Good. All right. Tokuiwaza. Tokuiwaza is your favorite technique. So now, I'm going to give you some ways that you can practice. Let's say your Tokuiwaza is Tayatoshi. So, this is called Tendoku Rensho solo form. I turn and do Tayatoshi. Step back, step across, make that I have the person, I'm pulling them over. I can do it so many different ways. If you have a particular entry, like a cross step, you could do that. If you have an entry where you're stepping in on the person, whatever your entry, that is called tendoku renshu. A second option, you have a judo gi. You hold on to the sleeve, you hold on to the collar, and you're pulling. So you could take your gi off if you don't need the gi on, you don't have anyone holding you. Now, if you have someone else with you and you want to do uchikomis with your partner, I guess that's another option if there's a couple in the family who are doing judo together. But otherwise, do not throw each other. So you could use a gi. Another option, you have a belt. That's just a judo belt. You put it around a post if you have that. And now you can use that to have something to pull with. You have inner tubes tied to each other. Now you have a little bit more stretch. These are bicycle inner tubes. Then on my video, I've shown two commercially made ones. This is made by Neil Adams over in England. It's got a judo gi at the end of it that you can hold on like a lapel or like a collar, and it stretches. It's an uchikomi band, and you could practice. Or there's this white one right here, which is made judo gear in the United States. I think they're $30 each. You can buy it from Judo Gear. Really nice uchikomi bands. So those are all options that you might use. One other option. I have my mannequin right here. Now I explain in my video on the website how to make. I've got a pillow stuffed inside a hooded sweatshirt. I've got another pillow in the hood that's tied. And then I've got bath towels that are wrapped up nice and long with socks on the end of them, put through to make arms. So you can make your own mannequin that you can practice with, which is kind of cool, all right? So I'm going to give you 1 minute to do your takui waza. If you've already been doing it, you're getting extra workout. I'd ask you to do precision right now. Think about your position, not speed or anything. What position, how your hand is pulling. So you have a minute. Go ahead and practice. I'll call out every 15 seconds. If you need a break of something, take a break. That's 15. Think about where those feet are. Am I in good position? No, I'm off balance. I'll get in a better position. That's 30 seconds. Is my hand pulling? Nice precision. "15 seconds more. If you need to be moving a little bit to go into it, again, precision. Mate. Hashiwaza. Hashiwaza. Foot sweeps. Hands up. You're doing a sweep. When you sweep, hips forward, turn your toes. Now, I teach, I've got my hands up when I sweep, I pull down. If you like to pull in and push, if that's what you're shown, or if you're shown something else and your sensei is shown a different way, that is fine. Do it their way or try mine. But your hand should be doing something. Foot sweep and pull. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Other direction. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Now both directions. So we do Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ju. Double step. Ich, ni, san, chi. 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 Ich, ni, san, mate. Stepping back, sweeping. Step back, sweep. Step back, sweep. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Other side. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Now we're going to add a step. You step forward, then back, and then sweep. So your partner's here. You step forward and back. It brings them around. You do an okuriashidai, a double foot sweep on them. So, ich ni san. Ich ni san. Ich ni san. Ich ni san. Other direction. Step forward, back, and sweep. Ich ni san. Now, if you've got bands, you're welcome to be using these. These could be something to help you with pulling. If you don't have them, that's fine. You don't need them. If you want to use your mannequin, your gi. Ich ni san. If that helps you, fine. All right. This time, kick your butt. Up with the foot. Don't lift the knee. You're lifting from the knee. So you're kicking the butt. So do that with the other side. Now, kick through. Back through. Hands are up. Back through. Hands are up. Back through. Now, when you really do this, this is called subamageshi, swallow flight counter. When you do it, you don't have to come all the way up to kick your butt. You just bring your foot out of the way and through. But you don't lift the knee up. Ready? Ich. Ni. Hands up. San and down. Chi. Go. Other direction. Ich. Ni. San. Chi. Go. Okay. Your tukuiwaza. 1 minute. This time, a little bit more speed. Not for precision, but a little bit more speed. Ready, hajime. So you're moving, you got your mannequin, you've got your uchikomi bands, or you're just doing tandoku renshu solo form. If you go 15 seconds fast and you say, that's it, I can't do anymore, I can't, take a break for 15 seconds. That's 15 right now. Then try some more. If you can do the whole minute, great. If you're saying, boy, I'm booking, do double speed. Just don't hurt yourself. That's a half a minute. Don't hurt yourself and slip and fall in the room or anything. That's 45 seconds. Okay, we're going to do push-ups and sit-ups, so I'll be down. And that's a minute, mate. Push-ups. From your knees or from your feet, but not like this. All the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, whichever you do. Okay, I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Do as many as you can. Go ahead. That's 5. 10, and 15. Now, while you're down there, toe taps. What you do is you lay flat, you pull in your stomach, tighten your stomach, flatten your back. Bring one knee up so it's not straight up and down, the other one. And now tap up, tap up, tap up, tap up. Now, if you have something else you prefer to do for your core, you can do that. I'll give you 15 seconds for that. Go. That's 5, 10, 15. While you're down there, if anything's gonna hurt you, don't hurt yourself. But while you're down there, let's do some shrimping. So here's the way I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let us make believe I'm being held in Yoko Shokatame. I put hand on their shoulder, hand on their hip. I push away. I bring the bottom knee up. If they come towards me, I can now do a leg entanglement. So I pull my hip. I'm going to my left foot pushes, but my right foot comes up to my chin so I can sneak it through. So left foot up, right foot in. Push the hip out, get the foot in. Okay, on the back, push, knee in. Go to the other side, right foot pushes, left knee comes in. And push. Or alternate, 1, 2. So go ahead and do those. I'll give you about 15 seconds. Hajime. 5, 10, 15. Bridge and roll. You turn towards them. You grab, you bridge at a diagonal. If you have a mannequin, the mannequin's holding you in keiza. You bridge them. I'm going to turn this way. Come in, bridge them, and get into keiza gatame on them, or whatever else you want. So they're holding you down, keiza. Bridge and roll. Oh, yoko shiho gatame. So you can do open form, but again, if you make a simple mannequin, you can practice bridge and roll on them. So go ahead and do bridges, 15 seconds. 5, 10, 15, Mate, stand up, please. Okay, we're going to do 2 minutes and then I'll have us do some less active stuff. You've got 2 minutes moving around. Tendoku Renshu, sweep, tie toe sweep, using uchikomi bands, whatever it may be. It's going to be active 2 minutes, as active as you can. If you need to take a break, you take a break. Ready? Hajime, give you 2 minutes now. Okay, keep going. That's 15 seconds. You got 1 minute and 3/4. Just moving around. If you want to do it slowly, you got your uchikomi bands, you got somebody else, you're moving around. If you want to go fast, if you're in shape and you're saying, man, I'm booking, so that's been a half a minute now. You're saying, I want to move and what have you. You're saying, oh, I need a break. Take a break, 15, 20 seconds. You got 2 minutes to do this. That's 50 seconds. 1 minute. Got 1 minute to go. Fifteen seconds. Mate. Excellent, excellent. All right, we're going to go over some terms and some basic information right now. So just relax, see what you can remember, see what you know. What I'm going to do is I'll ask you something, give you a half a second to see if you can answer it to yourself, and then I'll give you the answer. So, basic stuff. Who's the founder of judo? Jigoro Kano. Huh? What year? 1882. The name of the school he founded? Kodokan. What two main jiu-jitsu styles did he practice before he developed judo? Kitoru Jiu-Jitsu and Tenshin Shinryu Jiu-Jitsu were the two. Who was his instructor in one of those jiu-jitsu styles whose granddaughter became the highest ranking judo player? Miss Fukuda. Fukuda Sensei was the instructor. Miss Fukuda received what rank? 10th degree black belt. Miss Fukuda got her 10th degree black belt when she was 97 years old, I think. She died at 99. Okay. Another distinction that Miss Fukuda has, she invited me to her house for seaweed soup that she made. So that's her distinction, of course. Miss Fukuda, I got a copy of her book, Born for the Mat, that she signed for me that night when I worked out at her dojo in California and she had me at her house. She also wrote a Kodokan textbook on Junokata. And then there's the book, Reflections of Keiko Fukuda, that is out now. And she also has a video, Be Strong, Be Beautiful, Be Smart, something of that nature. I'd have to go back and check that out. All right. A little more advanced terms. Warm-up exercises. Anybody? Junbi Undo. Junbi-Undo. Junbi Undo. That's a little more advanced. If you've never heard of it and you're a beginner, great. If you never heard of it and you're a black belt, I believe it. Cool down exercises. Shumatsu Undo. Shumatsu Undo. Okay. Now, the 40 throws, the group of 40 throws is called Gokyo no Waza. Huh? Gokyo no Waza. 40 throws. How many sets in the Gokyo no Waza? Put up your hand. 5 sets. Yeah, 5 sets. How many throws in each set? 8. Yeah, so that's 40 throws. Then the new techniques are called Shimnisho no Waza. Shimnisho no Waza. Okay, the new ones. There was also 8 that were taken out of the old Gokyo back in 1922, I believe, and put back in. And those are called, either in English or Japanese, the preserved techniques, or the Habu Kareta Waza. Habu Kareta Waza. Okay, those are the ones that were taken out and put back in. PJ's gonna come on over and help me. This is my wife, PJ.
Hi, everybody.
So, I'll take my shoes off right now. So, the first technique of the Gokyo no Waza, the Daikyo, the first set is De ashi harai. So her foot's forward, I'm sweeping that foot to the side. It's the front foot. If I sweep both of them together, it becomes okuriashi. So de ashi sweeps to the side. A way of doing it is she steps back, I sweep, pull down. That's de ashi harai. Next is hiza guruma. Knee wheel. My foot's up at the knee, I'm pulling her off balance. The next is sasai surikomiyashi, propping. So similar to hiza, but I'm propping lower at the ankle, drawing and pulling. And the fourth one, uki gosh, floating hip. Ogosh, my hip goes all the way in. Surigosh, I grab the belt or I grab the gi from above or below and lift. But uki gosh, pot, hip, lean, and then twist. Thank you. So those are the 4 techniques we're going to do right now. So let's start off with de ashi harai. You're stepping forward, sweeping and pulling down. Step forward, sweep, pull down. De ashi harai. Sweep. You're not bringing both feet together. You're catching the front foot. So you can't take a big, big step with this. If you do and you try to sweep across, you hit your own foot. Small step, re. Small step, re. Small step, re. Try the other side. Small step, re. Small step, re. 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 And that is called de ashi harai. Hiza guruma, knee wheel. Now, you got your uchikomi bands. You could be pulling, putting the foot up there. You got a belt wrapped around something. Or you have your judo gi. Up to the knee, pulling. You want to pull the person over that way. So you have nothing that you're going to use, pull. Step, pull. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. Now, when you go to the other side, you can either, you're holding lapel and sleeve, you can switch lapel and sleeve and do the other side, or you can keep righty grip. And when you do this, you have to push up on the sleeve and pull, okay? Push up in the sleeve. So you can do lefty with a righty grip or switch grips. Ready? Ich, ne, san, chi, go. Sasai surikomiyashi. Low. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. Opposite side. Again, you can keep lefty or righty for your grip. Ich, if you're doing righty, push up on that sleeve. Ne, san, chi, go. All right. And the last one, the 4th technique of the daikyo is uki gosh, floating hip. So you're coming part way in, not all the way in, that's ogosh. Part way in, pulling them onto you and twisting. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. And to the other side. Ich, ne, san, chi, go. This might be a spot where your mannequin that you're holding for uki gosh, ogosh, grab, surigosh could come into play. All right, so that's the first 4 techniques of the daikyo. Next week we will add on for the daikyo. A little bit more advanced technique. Sukuinage. I want to go over a couple variations. So PJ? On Sukui Nage, I'm going to come over here for a minute. Sukui Nage is scooping throw. There are different variations on Sukui Nage. So the first variation, I just come around behind PJ, put my foot behind her, hold at the legs, and twist. Now, is this a competitive throw? Not nowadays. That would be a Shido, huh? But it's a wonderful judo technique. It's judo, and judo is bigger than competition. So I will let you know when I'm showing some techniques that are non-competition. Doesn't mean we shouldn't learn them, in my opinion. Some people may feel only do competitive technique. Don't confuse you. But for your advanced players, I'll be giving some stuff. So, one side or the other, getting into position, pulling her into me, and then twisting. I've also seen some people just grab the knee, pull up and throw the person here, but usually it's throwing back. So I'll use you in a minute. So for Sukui Nage, right, left, behind, and twist. Step in and twist. Step in, twist. To the other side, step left, around, behind, hold, and twist. Step, step, behind, twist. Step, step, behind, twist. One more. Step and twist. Now, a different entry for it. You can, if this is new to you, you can stay with this entry when we do more. If it isn't, you can add this on. I come in for Ippon Serenage. I overshoot, come around behind, and now I'm in for Sukui. So I was doing straight in Sukui before. Now I come in Ippon Serenage, overshoot, get behind, and then pop Sukui Nage. All right. So if you've never seen it and you want to practice on the first part, step, 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 get in. If you want to do the Serenage, step around behind, Sukui. Seoi, step around behind, Sukui. Serenage, step behind, Sukui. And go to the other side. Serenage, step around behind, Sukui Nage. Serenage, step around behind, Sukui Nage. Do a couple more Sukuis. I'll give you about 15, 20 seconds on your own to just practice with anything on that Sukui Nage, or you can go back to the first 4 techniques and do any of those. You have your options. I'll give you half a minute. That's good. Okay. I'm going to be down on the ground again in a minute. Okay. That's 15. You got 15 more seconds. Mate. All right, now on the ground, ukemi. You don't have a mat to slap, so do not hurt yourselves, but you can practice your technique. Head up, looking at the belt, coming in. A way I teach oftentimes for the right spot is just put your hands out like that when you're sitting and go back. That's about the spot where your hand should be. That's the right angle. I got it. Ich. Don't slap hard. Don't hurt yourself. Ni. San. Yeah. Or you can sit up. Keep the head tucked. Don't have to hit hard, but just keep ourselves in. Yeah. Get my mind, my body to be thinking. Proper technique. Yeah. Go ahead and do a couple ukemi. Yes. All right, Mate. Now, I'm going to have you go over 5 hold downs. I'm going to show them to you. I suspect most people know them, but if you don't, you'll see them now. The first one is Kuzure Keizugatami. You have arm underneath, leg spread. This hand is under the person's arm, not around the neck, under the arm. This is modified Keizugatami, Kuzure Keizu. So that's the first hold we're going to do. Second hold, you get the Keizu, take the arm, put it up at their head, put your head next to theirs. The arm around the head, palm down. The other arm, palm up. Hook arms, get onto your knee, head touching theirs. Good tight squeeze. That is called katagatami, shoulder lock. Third hold. You're up above, under their arms, squeeze their arms together. This is called kamishogatami, upper 4 corners hold. You're doing the hold from above them. Fourth hold. Arm around the neck, other one between their legs, grabbing their belt or their gi. Yoko shogatami, side 4 corners. The fifth hold. Arm coming over their arm, grabbing the back of the gi. Other one coming around. This is from the side. This is Kuzure Kamishogatami. Now, if that's too many holds for you, just pick one and work on it. Just do the first one or the second one. I will talk you through it. Kuzure Keizugatami. Now, if you don't have a mannequin, Kuzure Keizugatami. Then arm around, grab, katagatami. Then get above, kamishogatami. Or, no mannequin, you can take a gi coat. Keizugatami. Then arm around the head, Kuzure Keizu. Katagatami. Then getting up above, kamisho. Then side, yokoshio. So you can use a coat, you can have a mannequin, you can do it without. Those are all fine options. If you say, I like a mannequin and you want to have one for next class, make one to have. So, Kuzure Keizugatami. Then arm around, katagatami. Then from above, kamishogatami. Then from the side, yokoshogatami. And then from above, I'll do that one. That's a little bit tougher. Hand over their arm in their armpit, and then grab the back of their gi, grab the belt on the other side of the head, Kuzure Kamishogatami. So one more time through, Kuzure Keizugatami. Katagatami. Kamishogatami from above. Yokoshogatami, side. And Kuzure Kamishogatami, modified upper. What are those 5 techniques? Do you recognize what they are as a group? And that is, I'm seeing a couple of yeses, that is the 5 techniques of the Katami no Kata. So in the future, when I say, just go through the 5 techniques. Boom, 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 boom. Just to make sure we have them, but we're also learning the routine. Okay. Now, our cross chokes. If you don't know chokes, don't want to practice them, that's fine. Otherwise, yes. We have 3 cross chokes. And they are Nami Jujijimi, normal. Yep. Gyaku Jujijimi, reverse. And Kata Jujijimi, 1 in, 1 out. So Nami, the way I look at it, get that right. This is normal. I'm standing, my arms are at my side. So if I bring my arms up and cross, palms down, that's normal. So that's one way to remember. Which one's normal, which one's what? Normal, just put your hands at your side. And if you just sort of bring them up. That's Nami. Gyakyu is reversed. Palms up, fingers in. And Kata, 1 and 1. So, with my mannequin, AJ, get me down here.
Mm-hmm.
No. So, if I have thumb in, and then go down towards them, that is Nami Jujijimi, normal cross choke, huh? Nami Jujijimi. Fingers in, Gyakyu Jujijimi. A key to the cross chokes. What wants to choke them? The back of the hand or the thin part? The answer should be, in my opinion, the thin part. So when I'm choking Gyakyu, I don't choke this way, I choke this way. I pull them in. So this is what's choking in there, okay? So if I'm choking here, I don't have the back of my hands. I put my elbows down, I twist. You see how I do that? It's pulling the head right up towards me. Is that right, mannequin? Yeah, he's saying yes. You see that? I pull up, pull in. Gaku Jujijimi. Kata Jujijimi. Fingers in on one. Fingers in on one. A thumb in on one, fingers in on the other. Now, which one? Fingers in on top or underneath? The way I teach, my thumb in is the top one. My fingers in is the bottom. If I do it the other way, it's hard to get the choke in. Here, I can pull up with the fingers in and then choke with the thumb in. Now, you can also go down with both of them at the same time, just like you can with Nami Juji. But on Gyakyu, Kata Jujijimi, one option is you lift up with this hand and pull across. Advanced technique. They're doing cross choke on you, okay? They're doing a cross choke on you and you're straddling. This is why they should never do a cross choke on you unless they've got their legs around you. Because right now, I take the bottom arm, I turn, which unwinds us, and now I get a Jujikatami on them. Okay? So they have a cross choke. Oh, this is the bottom arm, I want to go that way. So wherever the bottom arm is, I go towards that arm, which unwinds us. If I go the wrong way, I'll choke myself. Play around with Nami, Gyakyu, and Kata Jujijimi for about 15, 20 seconds. All right, we've got about 5 more minutes here. Wow. So, about 2 minutes. Mate, 2 minutes. We're going to do, I'll get it towards me so we get the glare out. Turn it towards me now. Yeah. All right, so now, I don't care what's behind you. I'm a referee. Someone has been doing non-combativity. For how long is non-combativity? It used to be about 20 to 25. They've said if they're really trying, up to 45 seconds could be given. Let's do the hand signal for non-combativity. Now, fingers together. It's not with a fist. It's not with the thumbs out. Fingers, thumbs together. Shido. Shido. Now, if I'm giving Shido to my right, who's getting it? White or blue? White. White is to the right of the referee. Blue is to the left. What is the term for blue? Ow. A-O. Ow. That is blue. Okay. So now, false attack. I fall down. There's 3 types of attacks. One is a inept attack. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Another, I know what I'm doing, but the person blocked, and it's a foiled attack. And then the third, it's false. I'm just faking it. If I just fall down and do a false attack, mate, hand signal, both hands out and down. That's the hand signal for false attack. Shido. Okay, good. All right. You've got 2 minutes to do whatever you want on uchikomi. You got the rubber bands, you got a mannequin, you want to do mat work on them. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to just keep busy that whole 2 minutes. Ready? Hajime. So last 2 minute push.
And you might have said it.
Okay. That's half a minute. You got 1.5 minutes left. One minute. You got 1 more minute left. 1 more minute left.